world where a huge starfish comes out of the sky, recruits 3 other starfish, and has designs on world domination, what will happen? How will planet Earth get through this, and who will defend planet Earth against a giant alien starfish? Well, we're going to answer all this and more. But today, this is Carrie Reads the Silver Age, The Brave and the Bold, number 28, the first appearance of the Justice League. Roll the intro. Yes, you heard me right. This is the officially unofficial Geek channel. My name is Carrie Quinn, and this is Carrie Reads the Silver Age. And what we got in front of us right now? Well, we have got the Brave and the Bold, number 28, Justice League of America, the first appearance of the Justice League. And guys, I read it. Yes, I did. I read this thing, and I live to tell the tale, y'all. So what's really great about this is, like I said, it's the first appearance of the Justice League. This is, let me give the stats on this issue. Writer Gardner Fox, pencilers Mike Sekowsky, inkers Joe Giella, Murphy Anderson, Bernard Sachs. The cover by Mike Sekowsky, Murphy Anderson. This was released on February 24th, 1960. It is, like I said, it's the first appearance of the Justice League of America, y'all. The Justice League. All right, so it's exactly the way it looks on the cover, guys. There's no qualms about it. It is definitely not only the first appearance of the Justice League, but it is the first appearance of Starro the Conqueror. So just to kind of give you a little bit of interesting background here. So the first Justice League of America consisted of these members. We've got Wonder Woman, we got Aquaman, we got Superman, we got Green Lantern, Batman, Flash, and Martian Manhunter, known to the world as John Jones. So basically, um, you know, the Justice League. Um, Obviously, it's missing certain people that joined later on, but let's just jump into this. I in the last video, I really enjoyed like reading these little like intro narrator type things. So I'm gonna do that again for y'all because I know deep down y'all like it. Y'all like it when I get dramatic. So here we go. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay. All right. Foes of evil, enemies of injustice, to the mighty heroes of the Justice League, all wrongdoing is a menace to be stamped out, whether it comes from outer space, from the watery depths of the seven seas, or springs full blown from the minds of men. Banded together to fight all foes of humanity, the mightiest heroes of our time battle the menace of Starro the Conqueror. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I like me too. Anyway, so we get into this and everybody gets their little pager, right? So it's the 1960s version of the Justice League pager, y'all. And what we find out is that um in this first outing of the Justice League, apparently Batman and Superman are too busy to join them. Some teamwork, fellas. Like, seriously? Like, Okay, all right. In all fairness, Superman is deflecting meteors, like huge freaking meteors from hitting Earth. So he's got kind of a good, he's got his stuff. He's handling it. Okay. All right. But Batman is just kind of hanging out in like some chase in Gotham. And well, what good are you anyway, Batman? What good are you anyway? Like, at least Superman over there, he's like the whole entire planet is at stake. The whole entire planet is at stake. We got meteors. We've got Starro the Conqueror. The whole entire planet is at stake, Batman, and you're too busy in Gotham. Well, okay, whatever. So basically, we've got the other members of the Justice League coming together, and basically, the story starts out by presenting us with the problem of Starro the Conqueror showing up. And of course, Starro needs deputies, so he makes his first appearance in the seas, and that's where Aquaman first sees and learns of the whole Starro situation, and he kind of alerts the troops, right? So everybody's meeting at the Hall of Justice, and so you've got everyone except minus Batman and minus Superman at that moment, um, coming together and trying to be like, okay, so this is how we do this, right? And so they decide, since there's three deputies, they all got to split up and then go ahead and they're going to take care of the little guys first. So it's kind of like a video game, right? So they decide they're going to take care of all the little bosses, right? And then eventually work their way up to the big boss. Like King Koopa, right? Is Starro, right? So basically the story is them working their way through the little Koopas to get to King Koopa, and so that they can save the Earth. And the Earth is Princess Peach, y'all. And that's the best way I can think of to describe this. So first off, we've got Green Lantern making the first stand against one of the first deputies, and like, look, it's where they find out that atomic energy is one of the things that Starro is looking for. That atomic energy um, builds him up, builds up his deputies, builds him up, and all that. And so we find that out, right? So we get this little part here. We've got with in brightest day and darkest night, no evil shall escape my sight. We get all that, right? So the Green Lantern is taking his stand against the first deputy of Starro here. And without getting ahead of it, he takes care of Starro's deputy, and that's one down, two to go, right? Not It's not even really all that exciting. You do find out that apparently comic book artists and writers did not understand maybe the complexities and all that of atomic energy. They just wanted something to go big boom, and so they had something go big boom, and that worked for that purpose. Okay. So, Green Lantern defeats first. Check. Yeah. And we move on to Wonder Woman teaming up with John Jones, the Manhunter from Mars, the Martian Manhunter. The Martian Manhunter. Just say Martian Manhunter. Jeez. Why you gotta make something like Martian Manhunter? Manhunter from Mars. Just say Martian Manhunter. Okay, whatever. So Wonder Woman and Starro here, Starro's deputy, um, versus Wonder Woman and John Jones, Manhunter from Mars. Okay, Martian Manhunter. We're just gonna say it. It's Martian Manhunter. Martian. So you have Wonder Woman here. So much fun. She has the robot jet, which I'm assuming is the invisible jet. She just, she's got it. She's like, I got this. And she um, joins Martian Manhunter at the Hall of Science. This is the Hall of Science, y'all. It's the one, that one special Hall of Science where all the greatest scientific brains of the entire United States all just hang out there. Like it's where they go grab coffee, right? It's where they go grab coffee for the day, and they talk about science things and wait for Starro to show up. Wait for Starro's Conqueror. Starro's, like a deputy to show up, and he does. So Starro's deputy kind of picks up the Hall of Science and starts running away with it, right? Picks up the Hall of Science and starts running away with it, like, uh, yeah. They start running away with it, and it's a lot of it's you have the chase is on, right? Because they have to uh make sure that they conceive all these scientific minds in the Hall of Science, because there's one. That's the best Starbucks, y'all. It's the best Starbucks. And they all go there. So they start, the Starro deputy like picks up the Hall of Science and goes running off with it. And so Wonder Woman and Martian Manhunter have to follow. So as you can see, like it's flying through the air with the Hall of Science, just kind of picked it up, started running with it, right? Now, let me tell you something. Eventually, they get to the point where they defeat the deputy of the Starro deputy, right? And then there's this little problem of the Hall of Science just kind of floating there, not falling, not really doing anything, except the reason why it doesn't just fall is because Wonder Woman keeps it from falling. How does Wonder Woman do this? She does it with a state of suspended animation. No, sorry, that was the men are inside in state of. I'm just so to me, it just seems like one, the men are in a state of suspended animation. Okay, so they are unaware of what's happening to them. Yeah, so she takes the golden lasso. She lassos it around her the fin of her plane, right? And she uses her Amazonian legs to dig into the building and ride it like it's the chariot, and the plane is her horses, and basically it's through the power of Wonder Woman's thighs holding this building together that she can go and drop them off and everybody's a-okay. And she's doing it in heels, y'all. She's doing it in heels. Anything you can do, I can do better. And in heels. All right. So they take care of all that. And then we've got the Flash versus the third deputy of Starro the Conqueror. And we get introduced to Snapper. What? This dude. Snapper is a hipster, y'all, and apparently cannot fall under the persuasion of Starro, and that's good because like everyone around him is all like, "Yes, Master Starro," and he's like, "What? I'm not digging y'all." He doesn't say y'all. I say y'all. I'm not digging on this. Okay, so like so the Flash, first off, is like, okay, so I don't get this. Why is this kid not following the rest of them? And he's not getting it. And Starro, Starro's deputy, excuse me, notices that the kid is not following and tries to like kill the kid, this hipster dude. And the Flash, comes and saves him. And he's just like talking to the Flash. He's like, the Flash is like, everyone in Happy Harbor is in a trance except you. Why weren't you affected like the others? I don't know, Flash, man. I'm bugged. And I'm like, this is one of those situations where you'd be like, am I bugged? Like, yes, it's like really bad that everybody in my town is like, yes, Starro, yes, world domination by starfish, woo. Yeah, that's a bad thing, right? Um, but I definitely do not think I would be bugged by the fact that I am not falling victim to that. Like, this is a bittersweet moment. It's bitter because everybody in town and my family is getting taken over by a big giant starfish, right? But sweet because, hey, it's not affecting me, yo. It's not affecting me. Okay, so Snapper goes on to say like he's a hipster, y'all. Hipster. Like, I'm really swinging casting orbs on you like this, Flash. Like I'm having a happy mirror. You dig? And then Flash is just like, I can't stay here to talk to you, young man. Besides, I'm not sure I dig you. I've got to get back to that starfish menace, and I'm just sitting there like, you don't dig him? Same. Um, but Snapper is not deterred. Snapper is going to keep going and follow everything going on. He ends up in the thick of things with so yeah, you've got the Flash here is apparently Moses parting the sea so he could find Starro's deputy. That was fun. So it's like, instead of trying to find your way through the desert, now we're trying to find Starro. That was weird. That was weird, guys. That was weird. Okay. So he defeats Starro's deputy, and now we've got the main boss. We've got the big boss fight right here, and it is the full Justice League of America minus Superman, who's busy, right? And minus Batman, who is in Gotham doing Gotham things. Is Gotham really that much of a train wreck? Don't answer that. Is Gotham really that much of a train wreck that anything bad going on in Gotham is basically equates to something bad happening to the whole planet? Like Gotham, we all know Gotham's a train wreck, but like, is it? I feel like maybe giant starfish conqueror with designs on conquering the earth and all humankind might be just a little bit more important. Huh. Hmm. Yeah. So okay, guys, we got the boss fight. Starro the Conqueror versus Justice League of America. So you have the team all coming together and fighting the big Starro. And they're trying to figure out, okay, so they're fighting it and they're like, okay, how do we do this? Because it's already got the knowledge of the science professionals. It's already got the atomic energy, and it's just made it all stronger and more able to deal. But you know what, guys? We still have Snapper over here. Now, what is special about this freaking hipster here to make him not be able to be taken in by Starro? So what they eventually figure out, so we've got like some of the action here, let's go do it, Green Lantern, and all that, right? So Starro's beam missed me and hit Snapper and has no effect on him. And in my secret identity of Barry Allen, I'm police laboratory scientist. I wonder. Okay, so that statement was definitely made in case nobody ever read a Flash comic before. That's definitely why that happened. Cuz that was just weird and out of place a little bit. Like, it's my investigative mind that makes me want to know. And it's also the fact that, you are fighting a giant starfish conqueror alien thing. That too. So they do some, think thing. They put their heads together. Um, so they're like, okay, Green Lantern, use your ring, because the ring is kind of like the sonic screwdriver, right? Like you can just be like, what's going on here? And you can figure stuff out, right? So um, they discover that lime, calcium oxide, is the ticket. Okay. Now, why, you ask? Well, when we first met Snapper, Snapper was doing yard work, and apparently he used yard work, like the lime, in the yard work. I don't know what that has. I don't know. I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know why lime, calcium oxide, what does it do to lawns? What does it do? If you know, let me know, because I'm actually interested, and so they find a bunch of calcium oxide lime, um, because they figure that's the only reason why Starro could not take Snapper over because that's the only thing that's different about him. Um, and they go ahead and they get a bunch of lime, and that's how they defeat Starro the Conqueror. Yay! So, yeah, I mean that's basically it, guys. That's basically, yeah. I mean that's that's the Justice League of America, and that's the first one. That's the first one. But yeah, this is I how does it compare to reading Golden Age? Okay. That's one thing that we can talk about right now. How does reading The Brave and the Bold, number 28, Justice League of America, first appearance of Justice League, first appearance of Starro the Conqueror, how does that compare? Because it was, let me grab that year again for you guys. That was 1960, right in the beginning of 1960. How does it compare to reading a Golden Age comic like I've read just recently? How does it compare? And I gotta tell you, like, there's the story structure is a little bit different. Um, this is just one um, connected story, and the plot is a little bit more fluid. With you have your different points that make a lot of sense in structure, not necessarily content, but in structure. Yes, it makes a lot of sense. Um, I had fun reading it. Despite my snarkiness and my jokes that I made, I did enjoy reading it. Um, I think I want to do more like this. Like I said, I want to do more random Golden Age comics, and I want to do more Silver Age. And also, I'm going to have another video coming out where I'm talking about the Bronze Age, a comic from the Bronze Age. So that I think would be a lot of fun to do, and I want to keep doing this. I think it would be a lot of fun, and um, I hope you guys enjoyed this, my little foray into the Silver Age. This has been fun for me. I hope it's been fun for you. If you have any suggestions of a Silver Age comic or a Golden Age comic that I should try to read and tell you guys about it, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you thought of this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you like the content. Please do a like, subscribe, share me with your friends. Get my name out there, man. And I yeah, that's about it for this time. This has been officially unofficial geek channel. My name is Carrie Quinn. This is Carrie Reads the Silver Age. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back for more. And until next time, keep your eyes and ears open. If you see something, say something. And remember, the complacent never make a difference. Until next time, thank you and bye bye.